What is up, guys? T-Ray all day, back for another squad builder. I put one out the other day, might even be yesterday. I don't really know when I'm uploading things at the moment. I'm just getting content built up for when I go on vacation. Of course, I'm coming back because my laptop is finally fixed, so I can finally do videos. So anyway, I did release a silver squad builder the other day, might be yesterday, like I just said. And yeah, further review on it. It's shit. It's just plain awful. I sold some of the players so I can afford a new team, and I've played like probably like 30 games with this team now, and it is fucking amazing. So we're gonna start off in goal. In goal, we have got MacLeod. This dude is freaking amazing. 81 reflexes, way better than Jarstein in the last silver squad I did. And he's also there mainly for chemistry reasons, but he's still really, really good. And by the way, none of these players in this squad are going to be non-rare silvers. They're all going to be rare and or special silver cards. So yeah, you could probably get this team for roughly little over 100k if you bargain hunt like I did. You could probably get it for less. I think I got this team for about 120k, but I don't remember because I got some players on it before. So anyway, our first center back, which gets a link with MacLeod, is going to be Bunger right here. He looks like he's freaking 10 years old, but little do you know, he's almost 30. So mainly used him just because of his pace. He has some nice defense and heading attributes as well, so he fits in the squad nicely. Moving on to our other center back, you would have saw him just barely. He's from my favorite club, Samuel Umtiti. You'd know him well if you watch my Olympic Lane A career mode. And yeah, he's very aggressive center back, very pacey, kind of short for my liking, 5'11", but he's still very good in the air anyway, so he's still able to win some headers. Anyway, moving on to the left back, we have got Kurzawa, team of the season, our first team of the season of the squad. And yeah, he's very good. He actually scored me a goal from behind the halfway line in a wager match because the guy did a KSI kickoff to freaking tie against me. So I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'll do it right back to you. And he scored from behind the halfway line because he brought his keeper out. It was pretty funny. But yeah, Kurzawa, 78 pace, 76 defense, are his main attributes, with 73 heading, which is surprising for a left back. But anyway, moving on to our right back in the squad, it is going to be Diekmeyer, or as a comment on Foothead said, Dickmeister, and it kind of looks like it now. But 90 pace, that's the main reason I got him. He also has 72 passing, which translates to like 79 crossing in-game, so he's very good, way better than João Cancelo in our previous silver squad. So moving on to our first CDM, we have got Inform Jean McCoon. There was only one of these guys on the market, and I checked a few days ago, there were like 3 on the market, and they were going for like 30k, but look how cheap I got this guy for. 3,100 coins. His discard value is worth more than that. But the guy just put him up for 150 buy now price, and I bought him for 3,000. Easy as that, and I was looking to buy him anyway, so very nice. His regular card is very good as well. I had him in there before I bought him, but as you can see, he's very nice. 15 games, 5 assists. So moving on to our second CDM, also on our last squad, it is Gaeta Fofana, 75 defense, 74 heading. You already know everything about him that you need to know. It's very nice to have 2 defensive-minded CDMs, but with one that has a very powerful shot, Gaeta Fofana. So moving on to our first cam is an Inform Dicko. This guy's such a dickhead. I'm just kidding. He doesn't do that much. 2 goals in 16 games. He actually had 2 goals in 3. He scored 2 goals in my first 3 games, and he hasn't scored a goal since, but he's decent. He's not bad. 16 appearances, only 2 goals. And yeah, he's just there. I like him because he's really pacey. He kind of bombs the ball up the pitch, but he never really, you know, is on the scoring chances. But our second cam is Choupo-Moting. This guy is just a monster. Bought him for 2,600 coins. He scored 13 goals in 25 games. Very nice ratio with 5 assists. I'm not the best FUT player, so you gotta understand, those would be a lot better for you players that are better than me, which most of you are. My record's like 100 wins to 100 losses, so it's not that great. But 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. The ball always seems to be glued to his feet, so he's a nice player indeed. Moving on to our first striker, we have got a player you've already seen in Abubakar, who gets links with McCoon and Choupo-Moting. Very nice player. You already know about him. Look at his ratio now since the last time you saw it. Holy fuck. 38 goals, 17 assists in 55 games. This guy's really, really good. And then moving on to our second striker, you already know who it is. Again, Yassine Benzia. Also 38 goals, 19 assists in 59 games. Very, very nice team. Strongly recommend you use it. But yeah, let's get on to the clips now so you guys can see how lethal this team really is, and I'll talk more in depth about it. So we're getting on to the clips now, and this team is freaking amazing, like I said. For a silver squad, holy tits, this team is freaking amazing. It beats a lot of really, really good gold teams, and like I said in my squad builder the other day, I did play this team against Gilbert FIFA in a wager on his channel. It was only a 5k wager, but still, he has Ibra and Hazard, and he's pretty good players, so managing to go to extra time with this team versus players like Ibra and Hazard is pretty dang ridiculous. This team is just fantastic. I don't particularly like Benzia up front, but him up there with Abubakar is a great combination, because Abubakar is more of the guy that will head a ball for you, and Benzia is more of the guy that will finesse a shot into the far corner. So the two strikers are just freaking amazing. You saw by their goal scoring records, and it's been better as of late anyway, so they're both amazing. Moving on to our two center attacking mids, we got what's his face? Choupo-Moting, who is amazing. You should know that anyway. He's really good as a cam, actually, which surprised me a little bit, because you wouldn't expect him to be great there, but, well, as good as he was in his, as a striker, which he's normally listed as, but I like him on the wing quite a lot, because in this formation, that center attacking mid tends to cut out the outside a lot, and he tends to make tons of runs inside. His dribbling is great, so he's always great at cutting inside. You're going to see a clip in here where I almost scored my favorite goal of FIFA 14. Almost being the key word. I nutmegged the guy in the process, and it was freaking great, but I didn't manage to do so. But he's great. Dicko, he's kind of just, he's pacey. That's basically all he has. He manages to bomb down the wings, but he never really manages to score that much, which is kind of frustrating, but he's decent. He's not bad. You could probably get another center attacking mid that would fit there just fine, such as, I don't know, Ishrik from Nice, who's pretty good as well. He's a non-rare silver. That's probably why I didn't put him in this squad, because I wanted to make this team full of non-rares as well. Not non-rares, as rares, and also informs and whatnot. So he's there. He's fine. Fofana, you already know I like him a lot. He's really good. Has some nice long shots as well. And MacLeod is actually really, really good. I mean, he's not that fast, but his defense is really good. His work rates are pretty good as well. And he also manages to make some really good passes. And he can score when he wants to, only really when it's in the box, not from the outside. But I never really tried, because his shot is kind of disappointing, but you can expect that from a CDM. So, yeah. It's not really that disappointing. Moving on to our right back, we have got Dietmar. He's really, really good. He's got 3-star skills, which isn't, you know, I'd prefer 4-star, but he is a right back, so I mean, you can't really get too mad at that. And he's really, really, really good. I mean, he's really, really pacey, so if I ever need to get sweaty in a game, just bomb it up the wing with him and cross it in with his 79 crossing. So, very, very, very good player. And Bungert, really good as well. He manages to get some headers on target. Sometimes he doesn't manage to score him. Well, not even on target. He manages to get his head to the ball, but he never manages to put him in the back of the net. But if you're better at taking corners than I am, you'd probably score him. And he's really good. Umtiti, a little bit small, but he's really, really aggressive, so he always manages to steal the ball off them in some way. And our left back, Kurzawa, like I said, scored that awesome goal. Is pretty good as well. Well, what am I talking about? Yeah, he can put in a cross every once in a while. I mainly used him just because he's a team of the season and he's really good in real life. Here's the goal I was talking about. Almost goal. Right here, nutmeg right between his legs and goes through. And that shot right off the bar, I couldn't believe it. Like, that would have been the greatest goal I've ever scored. But I didn't. And our goalkeeper, Wetclo, 81 reflexes for a silver is great. He's really, really good for a silver, so I strongly recommend you use him as well. But other than that, this team is really, really good for being a silver squad, and it's only 120k, something like that. So if you have the coins, buy it. It's really, really fun to use. I mean, if you're sick of using the standard Bundesliga teams, Serie A teams, BPL teams, and you want to make a nice hybrid, silver hybrid, use this one. It's really, really good. And if you would have saw Benzia's free kick earlier. I did manage to score another one when I wasn't recording, which pissed me off, but I scored another one anyway, and it's really, really good. He has great free kicks, but this will be the last clip you guys will see, so I'll see you guys next time for a Julian Green My Player tomorrow, and I'm out.